Welcome to Dr. MaryOz's Radical Change Now radio program. Today you will learn how to combine healing and the law of attraction to better your own life in mere weeks. Join us on our journey, which starts right now. Here's your host, Dr. MaryOz.
Hello everyone, welcome to Radical Change Now, and super excited to have our show today. We're going to take a little bit of a different turn. For the last few weeks and the last few months, we've had some powerful guests, powerful healers, coaches, energy workers on the show. And today we're going to take a little different turn, and we're just really going to focus on Radical Change Now, which is sponsored by Radical Change Coaching Academy. And we've been getting some questions about, what exactly do you guys do? What programs are you running? So here on the show, we really do care about any healing that you're in need of, any transformation that you're looking for in life. And we are really good at helping people get radical change by Ho'oponoponoing and combining it with law of attraction. And we haven't focused on those things for a while. And today we kind of see as a celebratory show. We've got some things that we want you to celebrate with us. We have some things going on at Radical Change Now and Radical Change Coaching Academy that we're really proud of. And we want to make sure that you know what's available to you. So the first thing I'd like to share with you today is, as of 6 p.m. last night, our very first children's book on Ho'oponopono went to print. So this has been a children's book that's been in the making, I would say, for the last 9 months or so. And the name of the book is called Ho'oponopono, A Mama's Prayer. And as of last night, we have about 100 soft-covered copies coming to us in about 10 to 12 days. And in about 4 weeks, we have 100 hardcover copies coming. And there's 3 things that I really wanted to share about how this book came to be that's kind of amazing. And it really comes back to the healing power of Ho'oponopono. So I'm excited because the 3 things in my life that this little book represents is that the more you Ho'oponopono, the more you commit to Ho'oponoponoing, the more inspiration you receive. So it probably was about 9 to 10 months ago. And it was just a particular day, and I had some free time, and I put a little pen to paper. And literally within like 20 minutes, I had this little children's book about a mama bear and a baby bear, and the mama bear teaching the baby bear how to Ho'oponopono. And that inspiration just came quickly, and it came fast. So then I started to make some phone calls and ask for an artist. And my second point, so the first point is Ho'oponopono, a daily commitment to Ho'oponoponoing will bring you inspiration. And sometimes that inspiration will be instant inspiration. So then I needed an artist, I needed an illustrator, and I sent out some emails, made some phone calls. And it's kind of like the universe just made it really clear to me that those were not the avenues that I was supposed to take. And then I remembered that I had an artist about 12 years ago. She painted my waiting room of my therapist office. And she did this beautiful beach scenery that everyone always loves and everyone always raves about. So I reached out to her, I told her what was going on, and she instantly felt drawn to do the project. So that's Roseanne Freeman. And she said yes, and she took the words. It was about 22 pages at the time. And she spent the next 6 months painting as a labor of love. But the part that I didn't expect was, as she was painting all the illustrations for the book, and she really poured her heart into it. Like, it really is a labor of love that she engaged in. But what happened is, the more she painted, the more excited she got, the more healing she got. And then, of course, as we often see with Ho'oponopono, that healing began to spread to her family. So again, Ho'oponopono always brings us healing, but also when we combine Ho'oponopono with the law of attraction, it has this way of bringing us the right people at the right time. So Roseanne and I reconnected. I invited her to do the book. She said yes. And together, we co-created this really powerful book on Ho'oponopono called The Mama's Prayer. And the third thing that I'm super, super excited about is that this little book is incredibly powerful, and people are already falling in love with it. And it gives Roseanne and I an opportunity to bring healing to the world, right? So in your life, if you need some more inspiration, you're looking for ideal partnerships or people to co-create amazing products or programs with that can help heal the world, change the world. Ho'oponopono, the more you clean and clear and erase on the inside of whatever's not working for you, that's exactly what's happening with this little book. So I thought I would give you a little sneak preview about the book without giving the whole book away. So in the book, there's a mama bear, and she teaches her baby bear how to Ho'oponopono, how to clean and clear any negative thoughts and feelings. And through the book, baby bear comes to learn how to Ho'oponopono and to really relish in his special time at night. So this all goes on like at bedtime, like as mama bear is tucking in baby bear brings these like little elementary age issues to mama bear. And mama bear teaches baby bear how just by saying, I love you, I thank you, please forgive me, I'm sorry, that baby bear will begin to feel better and strengthen himself. And the book is really geared towards children, siblings, parents, and even grandparents. I really believe people of all ages will benefit by this quick little easy children's read. But there is a surprise at the end of the book, and of course I'm not going to tell you. I'll just tell you that Mama Bear is literally brought to tears at how Ho'oponopono affects her child in the end. So I'm not going to give away the end of the story. You'll have to read the book. And first of all, if you'd like to pre-order the book, you can call us at 1-833-447-CHANGE. That's 1-833-447-CHANGE. As I was sharing, the book isn't actually here yet, but of the 200 books that we ordered, we have pre-sold 80 of those books already. So if you want to get your hands on one, you can give us a call, tell us you want the book, and we'll set you up for a book when they come in. And then in about 2 weeks from now, you'll be able to find Ho'oponopono's A Mama's Prayer on Amazon. And you would very simply go to Amazon, type in Dr.MaryOz, and you should see first the soft cover show up, and then 2 weeks later, the hardcover. So super excited, and we hope that you're excited about this project as well. Also want to let you know that on Amazon, if you were to visit Amazon and type in Dr. MaryOz, you'll also see that we have some inspirational cards. And volume 1 is called The Healing Power of Ho'oponopono. And if you're not sure if you're Ho'oponoponoing right, or if you want to make a daily commitment to Ho'oponopono, in volume 1, we actually teach you how to take the 30-day life-changing challenge. So volume 1, inspirational cards, are incredibly powerful. We also have volume 2, which is more about creating radical change with Ho'oponopono. So both sets of cards are completely different. And volume 2 is really if you're at the point where you're Ho'oponoponoing and you know about it and you're being amazed by it, and you're ready for more inspiration, protection, peace, forgiveness, or freedom, then you want to actually check out volume 2, which is called Creating Radical Change with Ho'oponopono. So I was sharing at the beginning of the show that we've been getting some questions because here at Radical Change Coaching Academy, we actually offer several programs and we help people and groups in several different ways. So basically, we are committed to several things. The first thing we're committed to is just teaching everyday people how to fall more in love with your life, how to discover your true worth, and how to see and build a bigger, better, brighter future for you. Now, when we meet people People are in all different places. Some people are in pain and they want to come out of pain. Some people want to find love and find soulmates. Some people want to build a business. So it doesn't matter where you're at. People are at different places in life. Some people are happy and they already have a business going, but they want to take their business to the next level. So basically, we just help people remove any limiting beliefs or what we call unconscious conflicts, or do any inner child work, right? So whether you're in your 20s, 30s, 40s, or 50s, if you have that sense of, I want more from me, or I want more from my life, or I want more from my relationships, we connect with you, we start where you're at, and we help you figure out, like, what does your dream business look like? What does your dream self look like? And what does your dream life look like? And then, of course, we help you really heal first with Ho'oponopono, then learn the law of attraction, because it's so much more powerful when we don't bring our limiting beliefs and our unconscious conflicts to the law of attraction and then get frustrated and say, like, this law of attraction thing's not working, works for everyone else, it's not working for me, or it just doesn't really work at all. So we help you heal first from the inside out with Ho'oponopono, and then we help you master the law of attraction. Now, we are also a coaching training program, and that's where we've been getting the most questions these days. So Coach Sam and I had some conversation about how can we help our audience really understand the different programs that we offer. So very often people come into our 90-day coaching program where we teach you Ho'oponopono, we teach you to combine law of attraction and Ho'oponopono. And what people normally say in the middle of the program and at the end of the program is, oh my gosh, this is the most powerful coaching program I've ever been in. Because we just don't teach you, we actually immerse you in whatever you're struggling with. And we help you get really clear and identify what in your life has been blocking you that you want to get rid of once and for all. So often what happens is by the end of the 90-day program, people have really experienced transformation and radical change, and they say, this was so powerful, I want to help people do the same thing. Or they say, this is so powerful, I want to make a difference in the world. So what we do is we train everyday people who have no coaching experience to become Ho'oponopono coaches and to become law of attraction coaches. So as a Ho'oponopono coach, you learn how to apply first Ho'oponopono in your own life so that you're being awed and awed and getting positive unexpected twists. And once you really understand what it takes to get positive unexpected twists for a lifetime, we then invite you to become a Ho'oponopono coach. And then we do the same thing with law of attraction. And our law of attraction coaches combine both Ho'oponopono and law of attraction. And we make sure at this point that you have mastered the law of attraction enough that you know how to manifest things that you truly want and desire in your life. And once you have the law of attraction working in your life, then we train you how to help others get the law of attraction to work in their life. And, one thing we're really strict about in our program is that if you're not Ho'oponoponoing and you're not using law of attraction, and if you're not combining them, then you're really not ready to be a coach. So one thing we believe about coaches is you have to have integrity. You can't really teach other people how to Ho'oponopono and combine law of attraction if you're not doing it in your own life. So we also have another level of coaching called results-oriented living, and this is a powerful training, and this is where we teach coaches to become more resourceful than the average person. And quite honestly, we really teach coaches how to be more resourceful than the average therapist. And we give you some relationship skills and skills about yourself that most coaches don't know about. And it just makes your ability to coach someone be on a higher level. And then we also have a radical change coaching program. This is our highest level of training. And you might, if you've been listening to the show back on January 31st, I had some guests on the show. So we had Coach Sam, Coach Craig, Coach Ta, and Coach Marissa. And they are in the midst of being certified as a radical change coach. And I had a chance to check in with them just a few weeks ago. And, I'm just so proud of them. I'm proud of the progress they've made. I'm proud of their vulnerability. I'm proud of their ability to learn fast. And in this program, what I really do is share every detail of my own coaching blueprint that I use to help people get radical change quickly, that I use to help people get results quickly, easily, and powerfully, and often with the least amount of pain as possible. So the coaches in the program, they've been asked to understand themselves better than ever before. They've been asked to practice understanding the difference with others. And now we've been doing something called hot seats, where you're willing to put yourself on the hot seat and really look at the deepest part of yourselves that you're not happy with and that need to be healed and need to be changed before you start to think about helping other people change their lives. And I just want to give a shout out to the coaches because they're doing a great job and I'm really proud of them. It's not always easy to be vulnerable, right? But one of the things that we teach in our Radical Change coaching certification program is before you go out and make a difference in someone else's world, before you try to lead someone else, you want to have the integrity that you took the journey that you're going to ask them to take. And very often that's the journey of vulnerability. So I really do believe as a coach, I don't have any business asking the people that I'm helping to be vulnerable if I'm not willing to be vulnerable myself. And then, of course, we take that integrity, that vulnerability, we mix it up with lots of self-awareness and lots of appreciation that it's okay that others are different than us. So we're going to go to a quick commercial break, and we're going to continue talking about what else is available at Radical Change Coaching Academy. And towards the end of the second segment or the beginning of the third segment, Coach Sam is going to join us, and we actually have a free gift for you today. And I want to make sure we have enough time to talk about how powerful this free gift is. And we're also going to talk at the end of the show about we have a free gift page called Dr.MaryOz Free Gifts, GIFTS.com. And there are at least a dozen powerful gifts in there from our previous guests that are already making a difference in people's lives. So I'm going to make sure that you guys know about the gifts, but if you have a moment on the commercial break, feel free to go to Dr.MaryOz freegifts.com. Quick commercial break, and I'll talk to you guys in a few.
Find out what makes the most successful people tick. Keep listening to the Voice America Empowerment Channel. VoiceAmericaEmpowerment.com.
Dr. Mary Oz's Radical Change Coaching Program will help you set a healing foundation in your life and teach you how to manifest more of what you want. Are you ready to get the results and radical change you have been longing for too long? Very often our clients tell us that this is the most powerful coaching they have ever received. Come join us and start living life with more results, more love, more wealth, health, and peace, as well as inspiration. For more information, call Coach Sam at 1-833-447-CHANGE. Need help deciding if our Radical Change coaching program is right for you? Apply for a free strategy session with one of our coaches. Be prepared to dive deep and identify the areas in life in which you need healing and transformation. Together, we will clarify how to close the gap from where you are to where you want to be and discover what's possible now. How would it feel to get big changes in less than 30 days for you, your loved ones, and your business? Apply now by calling Coach Sam at 1-833-447-CHANGE. or visit us at radicalchangenow.com.
Follow us on Twitter for more great ideas at Voice America Empowerment.
You are listening to Radical Change Now with Dr. Mary Oz. If you'd like to participate in our discussion today, the phone lines are open. Reach us at 1-888-346-9141. That's 1-888-346-9141. Let's get back to Radical Change Now. Here again is Dr. Mary Oz.
So, welcome back, everybody. We are having a show where we're answering the questions of some of the calls that we've been getting, and people have been asking, what exactly is Radical Change Now all about? And what is Radical Change Coaching Academy? So, we've been just talking about some of the highlights of our program. And if you have been listening to us for a while, back in January, we announced that we were having our first 3-day event called Radical Change Live. And of course, we had that event. It went very well. And from that event, we had several women join up with us for what we call a 6-month Up-Level Your Life Mastermind. And what is a mastermind? A mastermind is when you come together with a group of people, and usually there's a leader, and you take a look at one particular area, could be your business, your life, a relationship, that you want to bring to the next level. So that program kicked off for us in March. And one of the things I'm excited about is just watching the ladies in the group be amazed at how the energy gym that they attend. So in the mastermind, they commit to attending a monthly energy gym where we do Ho'oponopono, Law of Attraction. And you don't do it just for yourself. You commit to doing the energy work for yourself and for everyone else in the group. And, you know, every time I'm on the phone with these women, they're just raving about the energy calls and how quickly, which is what we love, how quickly they're getting some results already. And the program hasn't even run for a whole month yet. So super excited about our Up-Level Your Life Mastermind and the energy work that we're doing. And then what I'm really excited about, and this is what made me do this show as well today, is that we kicked off last week on March 15th our release of our new online TV show with Voice America. So if you were to go to VoiceAmericaTV.com and search for Life-Changing Results with Dr. Mary Oz, you'll see our very first episode that aired last week. And our first episode was on positive self-awareness. And tomorrow, our second episode will be released. And it's about thinking big, dreaming now, and being free. So I wanted to take a moment and share with you, why would you want to, if you're enjoying the radio show, why would you want to check out the new online TV show? So I wanted to share with you our intentions and what we're hoping that you'll receive from the show. So the show is really about sharing powerful information that can make you happier and healthier. And the first 6 shows are like a particular segment, and it's really about how is your relationship to yourself? How are you relating to yourself? Are you relating to yourself in a healthy way, a loving way? And where is there room for growth in your relationship to self? And then our second segment, which will also be for 6 weeks, we give some unique tips about how to have happy, healthy, and extraordinary relationships with other people in your life. So whether you want to be closer to one of your children, one of your parents, one of your family members, or whether you're in a relationship, a love relationship, and you want more from that relationship, or whether you want to attract your soulmate into your life. The second segment is going to be about how are you relating to others. And then we have a third segment for you, and it's really all about having pure, positive relationship with both the universe and God. For some people, they would call it the universe and source, or universe and divinity. And basically over the next few months, by watching the TV show, we're going to coach you through some powerful questions, get you thinking, and we're going to really expose to you the gap in your life. Like, where is this gap with yourself, others, the universe, or God? And we're going to help you figure out what would be your next step. If you want to close that gap, what would have to happen for you to close the gap so that you can get the life-changing results that you're looking for? You know, one of my favorite things to talk about these days, and I don't really hear many people speak about it this way, but how are you relating to relating? So if you think about it, everything in life really is about energy, but also everything in life is about your relating skills. How well are you relating to yourself? How well are you relating to others? How well are you relating to the world that we live in? How well are you relating to energy? And of course, how well are you relating to God? And that's really the purpose of the show, is to help you take a look at how are you relating to relating. And then we kind of snuck in a couple other principles, like we really want to challenge you to take 100% responsibility for your life and to really be able to build either your dream life, your dream business, or your dream self. So I thought today, with some of the time that we have left, that we would have a little coaching moment. So one of my favorite things to do is to coach. So why don't you grab some pen and paper, and I just have some powerful questions that I want to ask you. And then I would say, think about these questions, and then go check out the first 6 segments of our new show, Life-Changing Results with Dr. Mary Oz, at VoiceAmericaTV.com. So here are your questions. So on a scale of 1 to 10, and 10 is your high number, 1 is your low number, you would ask yourself this question. How do I feel about how I relate to myself most of the time? How do I feel about how I relate to myself most of the time? So would you give yourself a high number or a low number on that? Am I more understanding or am I more judgmental? Right? So these questions require honesty, right? Self-honesty. Sometimes brutal honesty. So am I more understanding with myself or am I more judgmental? Am I able to honor my needs and my wants? Right? So you put a number next to needs and a number next to wants. Am I able to honor my needs and wants, or do I ignore them? Right? Quickest way to be unhealthy is to ignore your needs. And quickest way to not be so happy is to ignore your wants, not knowing that they matter. And by taking care of our needs and wants, we are not being selfish. Here's another question for you. How well do I accept myself? How well do I accept myself? Do I reject myself? What are some of the things I don't accept about myself? How well do I love myself? Do I practice self-care and self-love? So the first question is, how well do I love myself? I want to put a number next to that. And the next question is, and how well do I care for myself? So those are the relating to self questions. And then we're going to ask a second set of questions, also on a scale of 1 to 10. 10 is high. How do I relate to others? So in general, how do you relate to others? Then we're going to ask some specific questions of ourselves. Do I find it easy to connect with others? Or do I find it difficult? Right? So in general, do you find it easy? Or do you find it difficult to connect with others? Do I tend to be controlling of others? Or do I allow them to be themselves? Do I feel the need to change others and their behaviors, right? Do I want to change other people to do what I want the way I think it should be done? Or do I accept others just as they are? Am I able to let others be different than me and not go to judgment? So, of course, we're putting as many numbers from 1 to 10 down as you can. Last question on others. Do I expect or need others to be like me? Or can I live with differences? And then actually, final question on relating to others is, am I happy with my relationship skills, or do I want to improve them? Okay, so we're also going to talk about on a scale of 1 to 10, how is your relationship to the universe? So we'll go ahead and write down a number. How is your relationship to the universe? Is it trusting or non-trusting? Is it clear or unclear? Is it helpful or not helpful? When it comes to my relationship with the universe, do I feel supported, like really, really supported, or not supported? Do I feel safe or fearful? And we talked about trusting and non-trusting before, but along the same lines, do you trust the universe and that it supports you, loves you, and adores you? Or are you doubtful that that's really true, especially for you? You know, one of my sayings recently that I just find myself really happy about, it's really a saying and it's becoming a really deep belief for me, is that the universe really does love me, supports me, and adores me. But when I don't pay attention to that, and I don't lean on that, and I don't develop ways to trust in that, I don't experience it as well. So the last coaching question I want to offer you for today is, on a scale of 1 to 10, how is your relationship to God? Or some people would call God divinity or source. So how is your relationship to divinity? So go ahead and put a number down, 1 through 10. And it's kind of similar to the universe questions, right? So is it trusting or not trusting? Is it clear or not clear? Do I experience God as supportive or not supportive? Loving or distant? Present or not present? Is my relating to God or divinity more fearful or more hopeful? Is it more judging or non-judging? So it could also be judging or loving. So now that you have all these numbers and these answers, what do we do with it? So for today, I'd like you to do 2 things. One is I just want you to notice the areas that you need some time and attention. Notice the areas that aren't where things are not where you want them to be. They're not working as well as you want. And of course, if you want to be happier and healthier, you need to be aware of what could you do to meet your needs and your wants better. And we, of course, at Radical Change Coaching Academy love when you develop a plan. And we love to share a proven plan that helps you do that. So if you're ready to dive deeper with some of the information, some of the answers that you came up with today, we have a gift for you. And that gift is, today, we on the Radical Change Now show at Voice America, we are offering a free discovery session. So I'd like to invite Coach Sam to the call. I believe she's ready to join us.
Hey, can you hear me?
Yes. Hello, Sam. Welcome to the call.
Hello. I'm happy to be back. I think I might win an award for most present guest on your show.
That's okay, because when in doubt, I call Coach Sam. You're right about that. So, we was just walking the... Yes, thank you for coming and being here with us and for helping so much. So I was just sharing with the audience a coaching moment where they become aware of, where are their gaps in their life where they want to make some changes and close the gap. And that, of course, always reminds me of our discovery session. And you really are the creator. You have updated my strategy session to a discovery session. So I thought you would do a great job in just sharing with us what exactly are we offering today when we offer the audience a free discovery session.
Yeah, so I think it's, the best of the best time, and I think your questions that you just had before is really a great opportunity to open some things up for any listeners and figure out, is there anything in your life that you're really looking to take that next step with? And a lot of the times when we're doing discovery calls, we're not really talking to people whose their life's a mess. It's all these things. They really want to take that next step and go from a good life to a great life. So it's really a great opportunity to just take that next step and have some of those breakthroughs that you're looking for. And some people, they describe them, Sam, that they're so small, but I would just like to be closer to my, husband, or I would like my kids to have this. And when we're able to really break through on why is that affecting you so much, what would be the benefits of turning that around, and how can you take a next step forward and resolve this once and for all, that's where, there's this, they leave the call with this sensation of, I feel like, I'm on track to take the right next step.
So they might come to the call and leave the call with more clarification, right?
Absolutely.
More clarity on what they really want, why they want it, and how to get there?
Absolutely. And, I think that hits the main points really great. And, it's really all about looking at their challenges. And for the first time, it might be the first time somebody really takes a moment and looks at some of the challenges and the impact that it's really having on their life. And for some people, that's like a big aha moment. They've just been, plugging through, and not really realizing, if I was closer to mom or I was closer to my father, there wouldn't be as much tension between me and my kids. So a lot of things get connected on the call, and it brings a whole sense of awareness that you really leave the call with more clarity and awareness, I would say.
Awesome. And I love what you said before, right? So most of our people that come to a call, they're not feeling incredibly messy. Sometimes people are feeling incredibly stressed. They need money and they need money fast, right? Mm-hmm. In fact, I'll just tell the quick story about we had a strategy session, discovery session in the past where one of our coaches coached someone who desperately needed money, and on the session, they taught them enough about Ho'oponopono and set them up with a plan that within 30 days, their money issue, I think it was over $10,000 they needed for a loan, and they were so nervous about not getting this money that they actually contemplated ending their life because they just saw no way out. And then after having their free session and working with one of our coaches, and the Ho'oponopono really worked for them, and they just were able to pull everything together with the plan. And we ended up saving a life with a strategy session.
Yeah.
And I mean, that just shows you, you never know. People call in on all different levels, and you never know what difference a 45 or 60-minute phone call can make. And in this woman's life, it just radically changed how she felt about the situation. And once so what happened is she got this miraculous phone call like a day before the money was due that she was relieved of this 5-figure debt. And of course, then she had no reason to hurt herself. So, you kind of think what could really happen in 45 minutes to an hour, but that's a perfect story of how a lot can happen when the universe is really supporting you.
Absolutely. And I think it's not only the 45 to 50 minutes that you're, investing, because everybody knows your time is valuable. So really taking valuable time out of your day to focus on you, you get rewarded just for that.
Yes, that's true. That's true. So we are going to take a quick commercial break, but I want to make sure our listeners know that we are offering you a free discovery, a radical change discovery session. And if you go to radicalchangenow.com/discovery, DISCOVERY, you'll be given a, what's it called, Sam? Like a qualifier, right?
Yep,
like
it's a qualifying application.
Yep.
And it's really just for you to look at some things that you're wanting to bring at the call and put yourself in the right state to really get some transformation on our 45-minute call. And it's really just a way for you to get ready for the call and see if you qualify to really take that next step and have that 45-minute conversation. Right now, it would be with me, but it would be just the first step in the 45-minute process.
Yep, and this call has a $500 value, right? And we're offering it to our Voice America listeners for free.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Yeah. So we're going to take a quick commercial break, and when we come back, Coach Sam is going to stay with us, and we're just going to ask her a few more questions and understand that discovery session a little better. And we're going to talk about, we also have some free gifts for you at DrMaryOz, freegifts.com. And we just want to make sure our audience knows just how powerful these gifts are and how you guys can get your hands on it. So a quick commercial break, and then we'll be back in a moment.
Live up to your fullest potential. This is the Voice America Empowerment Channel.
Dr. Mary Oz's Radical Change Coaching Program will help you set a healing foundation in your life and teach you how to manifest more of what you want. Are you ready to get the results and radical change you have been longing for too long? Very often our clients tell us that this is the most powerful coaching they have ever received. Come join us and start living life with more results, more love, more wealth, health, and peace, as well as inspiration. For more information, call Coach Sam at 1-833-447-CHANGE. Need help deciding if our Radical Change coaching program is right for you? Apply for a free strategy session with one of our coaches. Be prepared to dive deep and identify the areas in life in which you need healing and transformation. Together, we will clarify how to close the gap from where you are to where you want to be and discover what's possible now. How would it feel to get big changes in less than 30 days for you, your loved ones, and your business? Apply now by calling Coach Sam at 1-833-447-CHANGE or visit us at radicalchangenow.com.
Friend us on Facebook to keep up with what's empowering the world. Voice America Empowerment.
You are listening to Radical Change Now with Dr. Mary Oz. If you'd like to participate in our discussion today, the phone lines are open. Reach us at 1-888-346-9141. That's 1-888-346-9141. Let's get back to Radical Change Now. Here again is Dr. Mary Oz.
So welcome everyone, and we're here with Coach Sam, and we were just talking about how with today's show you have access to a free discovery session with the value of $500 where Coach Sam is going to spend somewhere between 45 minutes and 60 minutes with you to really see, like, if you've been listening to our shows and attending some of our programs, what's your next step? What's your next big commitment to either improve yourself, to be clearer on your self-worth, improve your life, or improve your business or relationship. So welcome back, Sam.
Thank you.
So I wanted you to share with our audience, Sam, who is this discovery session for?
I think we hit it pretty well in the second segment, but it's really for anybody, right? It's for anybody who wants to take that next step. You could be anywhere in life. The real thing that really sets you apart is, you want to be ready to take that next step.
Right.
And
ready for change,
yourself.
Right? Yeah.
What?
Ready for change. People that are ready
absolutely.
for change.
Ready for change and looking to take that next step inward. Because, one of the big things that we do teach throughout our whole programs, and we're big supporters of this, is, we need to heal first, and we need to look inward first before we could take any action. So that's really the first step. So anybody who's looking to really take that step, do some inner work, and take that next level of healing, that this is the call for you.
And also, too, I want to make sure our listeners don't think we're not suggesting if you're in pain that we can help you if you're in pain, right?
Absolutely.
But yeah,
Absolutely.
So you could be in pain, you could be out of pain, you could be happy with your life, you could be unhappy with your life. But, if today's questions or any of our shows kind of push some buttons in you, then this is for you. If you're saying, I want healing, I want transformation, I want radical change in my life, then this would be your next best step, would be to hop on a discovery session.
Yeah.
So how about, do you have a favorite call, Sam, a favorite discovery session or even a recent one that just seemed important or powerful that you want to share with us?
That is so funny that you asked, because yesterday I had one, and it was so rewarding in the sense that I got to speak to this woman, and she called to let us know that she has been listening to our show since day one.
Wow.
So that's kind of awesome to hear, and she was rattling all the different things we talked about, and she knew me from some of the calls that I've been on and the interviews. So
see, it pays to be our most popular guest.
I know. I am so popular. So it was just so nice to have that, and get to work with somebody that is familiar and is looking really to do that next step. And it was a great call. She was so sweet, so complimentary, so thankful for the show and what we provided on the call. And she really she left the call feeling so much better than she did before the call.
Awesome.
And
awesome.
that's the goal, is to come to the call, figure out where we could look at some of the challenges that you've been facing, how they're impacting your life, and really bring a new sense of awareness to some of the things that you're looking to change.
And then leave the call feeling hopeful.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think one of the things, Sam, that we do that's different is, I think our listeners would agree with this, is that I feel like we offer a lot of content, like a lot of positive, healthy content. And one of the reasons our last few months of shows has been guests that are powerful speakers, coaches, mentors, energy healers, is because we really want to bring you only powerful people with powerful content, right? So we're not always talking about radical change and what Dr. MaryOz and her dream team does, but we want you to know what other people are doing too, because the more powerful, helpful content we can bring you, I feel like the more we're helping you set a healing foundation in your life.
Right. Yeah, that hits the nail on the head.
So before we end the show today, I was just wondering, do you have any thoughts on, I know you've been really helpful and super excited about our new online TV show, Life-Changing Results with Dr. MaryOz. Any thoughts on the TV show?
Oh, I'm so excited. I really am, and I get to not be in the videos, but I do have a little part in it, so I get to see them before they get aired, and I can tell you, the content it's great because it's just an opportunity to really dive deeper. I feel like here on the radio show, you get so much information, but we're able to take one topic and really go deep with the material, with some of the transformational aspect of it, and most importantly, those powerful questions.
That's true.
If you really like
that's
some
right.
of the powerful questions you just said in the first or second segment, you really go deep with some of those powerful questions that provoke a lot of thoughts and a lot of inner work to really start thinking about.
Right.
So I really love that aspect that the show is going to bring.
Awesome. And last thing I just want to talk about before we mention the free gifts that are available to everybody is that we have a 90-day program coming up. I think we're starting it in the first Monday or second Monday of June.
Yep.
And it's our 90-day program is usually our beginner programs for people. And most people sign up for the 90-day program from our strategies, our discovery sessions. And our 90-day program is 90 days where we teach you everything you need to know about Ho'oponopono, law of attraction, and something we call results-oriented living, which is about being your most resourceful self and having extraordinary relationships. And we have a couple of those seats already taken. It is a limited program, but I'm super excited that a 90-day program is coming up in a few months, because I always kind of feel like when we're not teaching a program, it's like, I wish we were teaching another program.
Exactly.
So I'm super excited that that's coming up.
Yes, and the one thing that I think the 90-day program brings, and something so unique about it, is not only do you learn Ho'oponopono and law of attraction, but you learn that key ingredient of combining the two, which, there are so many different things out there that can teach you what Ho'oponopono is and what law of attraction is, but that key component of combining them is very crucial, and I really love that we have a program that teaches that and, also delivers that.
Yes. So what I love about that 90-day program, too, though, is that as much as we're doing Ho'oponopono and combining it with law of attraction, it's an opportunity to coach everybody one-on-one. And most people end up either diving deep with unconscious conflicts or inner child work that needs to be done. And just like our energy gym with Up Level Your Life, we do a lot of energy work during those 90 days. So people really get big shifts, right?
Absolutely.
So we're down to our last 2 minutes. So I want to make sure that people know if you're interested in the discovery session, go to radicalchangenow.com/discovery. Talk with Sam, connect with Sam, get in her schedule, and let's close that gap between where you are and what you want to have happen in your life. But I also want to make sure that you guys also visit at some point Dr.MaryOz freegifts.com. And if you go to that site, you have all kinds of wonderful free gifts like our ebook on getting radical change in less than 30 days. There's a gift from Dr. Joe Vitale, which is a very nice beginner's guide about miracles. Christy Whitman is there about deliberately designing your future. We've got a map, a business map from Lisa Sasovich. And I don't have time to go over all the gifts, but basically, anybody who's been a powerful guest on our show, we've talked them into offering you a free gift. And very often, like Rihanna Mills, Vince Kramer, Art and Jeff, that they've also offering a free masterclass. Darcy Pruder came on the show, very powerful show on parental alienation. All of these guests are offering free masterclass or a freebie that's very powerful. So you can get your hands on all of those gifts at drmaryozfreegifts.com. And be sure to join us next week here on Radical Change Now as Lisa Sanfilippo will be joining us. She is a Uplift Your Life nurse transformational coach, and she's going to be discussing balance breakthrough, taking the first step to releasing stress and burnout and achieving work and life balance. You're not going to want to miss that show. If you know any nurses or love any nurses or you're stressed or have burnout yourself, it's going to be a lot of powerful information. Also, remember to check out our new online TV show tomorrow at 1 p.m. by going to VoiceAmericaTV.com at 1 p.m. in the afternoon. And Sam, just want to shout out, give you a thank you. Thank you for joining us again.
Thank you for having me. I'll be back soon.
And everyone else, have an awesome, powerful week. And remember, if you're ready for radical change, transformation, or healing, we are here to help. You can call us at 1-833-447-CHANGE or visit any of the websites that we discussed today. Have an awesome week.
Thank you for tuning in this week for Radical Change Now. Be sure to join Dr. Mary Oz again next Wednesday at 10 a.m. Pacific Time and 1 p.m. Eastern Time on the Voice America Empowerment Channel. Until then, have the best week of your life.